everybody, welcome to the Thescottshow. This is the wake-up call. It is 7 o'clock in the a.m. One more hour and my butt will be on a train, ready to go and run. And I will be running at the Harvest Run for Fitkers. It will be a great time and I'm looking forward to it. But I gotta tell you folks, it's a little cold outside right now and I think it might even rain a little bit. So we're in for a treat when it comes to this run coming up here. And I hope I don't catch a cold. That's pretty much all I can count out for. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So I will be back later on today. This is not the end of the show, but I'm just kind of letting you know our schedule for the day. I will be back later on today. We have the 10-25-50 Western show to do today. I will be calling a WWE Hell in a Cell pay-per-view ahead of the big matches tomorrow at WWE Hell in a Cell, where you will see Shinsuke Nakamura against the modern-day Maharaja in Jinder Mahal. That'll be an interesting match, and if you guys want to hear more about that, you guys can check out the Hell in a Cell preview show that rolled out yesterday. I do want to give a few shout-outs since I'm here. I want to give a shout-out to Jamie. Big time shout-out to Jamie for everything. Being a fan of the show, you get a shout-out, big time happening. I do want to give a shout-out to Court Bauer at MLW TV and MLW Radio. I had posted that I did not want any spoilers to the MLW one-shot, which I have not seen any of the winners yet. I have not seen any of the winners of the one-shot on Thursday because I'm buying it today when it rolls out. Hopefully it rolls out today. I want to see it. I want to see one-shot. I want to see Tony Schiavone call this great action. And I had posted out, no spoilers, I'm buying the show on MLW TV. And Court Bauer saw this and posted, everybody shh. And I gotta give a big shout out to Court Bauer. That made me laugh. Yeah, it was great. So I love MLW Radio more now because Court Bauer, he's the man. He's funny. So that was entertaining. I think that we will have a big announcement tomorrow on the 10-25-50 show, the national show, Bring It Hardcore. We rock it out every Wednesday and Sunday. We do it, and also we have the Solar Cast coming up on Monday, and maybe even another show with Kyle. God help us all. That's going to be a long day. So, folks, we do have a few things in the news today. It is Saturday morning, of course, people are tweeting about that. 8,573 tweets about Saturday morning. Everybody's missing their Saturday cartoons. They're also tweeting around 46,000 tweets going out right now about Hurricane Nate. And Hurricane Nate is going to be hitting the Gulf Coast sometime in the near future. It's a Category 1 hurricane. It's not as strong as like Irma or things like that, but guess what, folks? It's still a hurricane, and it still caused damage. It did cause some damage in Honduras and Costa Rica, so be very careful if you're in that southern part of the country. Be very careful with Hurricane Nate looming. Yes, very important you guys take shelter and whatever you need to do. By the way, folks, speaking of Costa Rica and Honduras and all those other Central American countries, we are in the same group as them when it comes to soccer. And the United States played Panama yesterday in the World Cup qualifier and won. So the United States will play, I believe they play Trinidad and Tobago, and Costa Rica plays Honduras, and the winner, and if the United States wins, they lock up a bid to go to Russia 2018 World Cup. Now, I would love to go to a soccer game, and I'm very excited that we will have our very own stadium here in Minnesota where we will be hosting soccer games as the Loons of the Minnesota United are in the Major League Soccer, but it's going to be much better when they have their own field, and so I'm excited that that's coming up in the very near future. And I'll buy some Loon stuff. I think that'd be fun. All right. So, folks, we're going to move ahead to checkiday.com. We have 8 things going on there today. It is October 7th, as I said before. It is Bathtub Day. Bathtub Day. Now, some apartments don't have bathtubs. They just have showers, including mine. And I kind of miss a bathtub, so it would be nice. Inter-American Water Day. There you go. International Frugal Fun Day. International Newspaper Carrier Day. It's National Flower Day. That's important. National Flower Day. It's National Frappe Day. Might have to stop by McDonald's and have myself a frappe. Caramel frappe and chocolate chip frappe is probably my favorite. I did like when they had the strawberry. It was a chocolate-covered strawberry frappe. That was money all day long. The World Card Making Day and You Matter to Me Day. So you should probably take a few people out there and say, hey, you matter to me. And that would be pretty awesome. If you did that, I think that people would be pretty appreciative that you thought about them on today, since it is You Matter to Me Day. The whole day. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this. Donald Trump came out and said something about the calm before the storm and made this big hoopla about that there's some kind of news coming and Iran's nuclear deal. I think this guy's going to blow us up. I don't know what to think about this president anymore. Taking away rights from one group, the LGBT group, and giving them back, I guess, to the religious right and the religious liberties and freedoms. Now, while I think that there should be a certain amount of religious freedom, I also think that we should all be able to be in this country and all have rights. So there's a fine line, folks, to what goes on here in this country. And it's amazing to me. Every day it's amazing to me about what happens in this country. But the fact that we are right now the richest country in the world, we have an incredible debt, but we're still rich. And yet we have people sleeping on the streets, is to me the biggest shame of them all. So folks, I'm going to urge you to get involved with 102550 Homeless Project. It's a project that is so close to my heart, and it runs deep. Now, there's many ways you can get involved with that. Patreon is there. PayPal is there. You're listening on YouTube or Speaker.com. You're helping us out. We will have T-shirts coming out very soon. They will actually say on them 102550 running team. I'm going to make up a few of those because I'm going to be running a lot coming up here in 2018. So I'm really super excited that that's going on. And, it's super important that we have people that get involved. And you're going to see in the next upcoming weeks a huge shift in how 102550 operates, what we do, and just how we get things done. So look forward to that. It's the calm before the 102550 storm, and we're going to make things happen. So folks, we got lots of awesome stuff coming up. Tomorrow we will have the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. We will be calling a Hell in a Cell match today. I have not decided which one yet. If anybody has any ideas of which one I should call, check me out on Twitter. or YouTube or SoundCloud or wherever you can find the 102550 Homeless Project or the Thescottshow or Scott Yazel or whatever it is. By the way, I want to give a quick shout out to a great friend of the show and just an all-around awesome person, Chelsea, from Glasgow, Scotland, as she does the fast count on whatculture.com and is amazing. So check her out there. Do got to give a few last shout outs to Jennifer at Paparazzi Jewelry. So check her site out, and I will be adding that to the description. I know I said that yesterday and I didn't get to it, but I will get to that today before my butt gets on a train and runs 3.1 miles in the Harvest Run 5K, which, folks, I am really excited about. I've got everything ready. I'm going to go get my music ready, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be glorious. By the way, check out Chelsea this week on Twitter at Chelsea Coltrane, because she is going to be booby rude. And, yes, she lost a bet, and she has to do the glorious entrance even before the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Her name on Twitter will be Booby Rude. So it will be glorious. It will be fun. And we are looking at some great things happening here in the future of the Scott Show podcast. The Wake Up Call is always a great time. And I enjoy just being able to talk to you guys and let you know what I think and feel. And we are looking for other people to give their opinions. If you want to be a guest on the Scott Show, you got to have Skype. Give me a call or something. Scott Yazel on Skype, and we will set you up with an interview. Yeah, we're not hiding from anybody when it comes to being a part of the show. So you want to be a part of the show, we'll make it happen. So, folks, I'm going to go run a 5K today. And then after that, I can eat deep fried foods again. Now, let me tell you something, a little something about how this whole thing works. How this whole thing worked. I decided that the day after Labor Day, which the last thing I had deep fried was a bag of chips. Nothing too much, but I had a bag of chips. And I decided that I'm not going to eat deep fried foods for an entire month. That means I can't have tortilla chips, I can't have tater tots, I couldn't have crap. And no chicken wings, no egg rolls, no nothing. I decided that I wanted to try to better my diet and try to be creative in my own way and not eat any deep fried foods. Now, has it worked? Not really. But I kept to my guard and said I am not eating any deep fried foods. And I did that, and when I reached that pedestal today, and I crossed that finish line, it is not going to be a finish line of a 5K. It's going to be a finish line of a month-long journey that I have taken to not eat any deep fried foods. And I know that's not a huge thing to a lot of people, but it is to me. The fact that I have not had any deep fried foods for a whole month, and I get to today because I have crossed that finish line. So I urge you guys to make a statement with yourselves, with your health. Do something different. Change your diet up. Eliminate something. And then make that goal. Because if you make that goal, you can make it happen. I already did this, and I was at the color run, and they ate cheese curds in front of me, and I do not like those people. But the thing is, folks, it's a goal, and I achieved it. And I'm going to achieve it here in a little less than 2 hours as I finish the harvest run, which I'm going to start in at 9 o'clock. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to call some Hell in a Cell wrestling pay-per-view. We're going to do some pop culture on the show Soap, which I'm really super excited about. Talk about Soap and all the great characters and stuff like that. It is the show that launched Benson. So if anybody remembers Benson, Robert Guillaume, there's a show that launched Benson. We also got a few other things going on around the offices today. So it's going to be a really fun day. And I'm hoping that you guys join us on this excursion of this really fun day we're going to have. As after the run, I will be here back in the Thescottshow 102550 offices rocking it out because we are going to have a great time. But I'm going to go get ready, catch a train, and run. You guys have a great day, and we will catch you real soon.